Through the space circus of the solar system, there stands a giant, one which doesn't just orbit, but rules. It's definitely not a regular planet. This giant, Jupiter, is the heavyweight champion of the solar system. Its massive presence isn't just for show. In our solar system, there are amazing mysteries and strong gravity that control everything. It's not just empty space. It's a universe full of surprises. Here begins our journey into the whirling clouds of Jupiter, unveiling its hidden magnetism and figuring out why this giant is not just a planet, but rather a protector, an enigma, and a masterpiece that keeps the inner solar system in order. Zooming into the heart of our solar system, we discover Jupiter, an astronomical wonder that baffles the imagination. Being the biggest and the most appealing object in the sky, this huge ball of gas steals the show, not just as a planet, but as a whole cosmic phenomenon. Jupiter is not only big, but very big. Made up mainly of hydrogen and helium, the chemical composition of this planet looks more like that of a star than of a planet. It's a gigantic celestial body that harbors a deep and dense metallic hydrogen core that is enclosed in different layers of liquid hydrogen mixing with helium, rendering an eccentric and unusual atmosphere. However, the most noticeable property of Jupiter is the Great Red Spot, a storm as huge as Earth, which has winds speeding up to 432 kilometers an hour. Nothing of this fury has been documented since 1830, though historical records seem to indicate it may have been active for over 400 years now. Around Jupiter orbits a retinue of 95 satellites, each a world unto itself, with the four largest known as the Galilean moons after Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei, who first discovered them in 1610. Jupiter's riches are further enhanced by the presence of its moons, with Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, being even more massive than the planet Mercury. Jupiter's magnetic field is the strongest and largest of all planets in the solar system, extending over 7 million kilometers toward the Sun and reaching further than the orbit of Saturn in the opposite direction. This magnetic field captures a significantly large amount of charged particles, resulting in extremely intense radiation belts, as well as permanent auroras that are much more striking than those on Earth. Jupiter's influence extends to the wider solar system, influencing the orbits of asteroids and comets through its powerful gravity and posing an unseen guardian of the inner solar system. While other theories propose that if Jupiter had not been there, we would have been subject to more destructive impacts over the Earth's history, rather than Jupiter's role in balancing our planetary system. The discovery of Jupiter's intricate ring system has sparked a new wave of fascination among scientists and space enthusiasts alike. The idea that these swirling rings are formed by dust kicked up by interplanetary meteoroids colliding with the planet's inner moons adds a layer of complexity to our understanding of this giant planet. NASA's Galileo spacecraft has provided detailed images, unveiling the outermost ring is not one, but two rings nestled within each other. This special arrangement makes us rethink what we thought we knew about planetary rings and sparks new ideas for studying the movements happening around Jupiter. What may appear as a simple structure from afar is actually a complex interplay between celestial bodies, dust particles, and gravitational forces. By delving deeper into the origin and composition of these rings, scientists hope to uncover more secrets about Jupiter's enigmatic environment and its role in shaping the solar system as we know it today. Jupiter's power is not limited to its tempestuous clouds, as it embraces the role of the cosmic manager for the 95 satellites that are all gravitationally bound to its enormous body. In their midst are the previously mentioned Galilean moons, which are Europa, Ganymede, Io, and Callisto, and they are the ones that shine brightly. They come in different sizes, and many of them are packed with features that would make some planets jealous. Europa's icy exterior hides one of the solar system's biggest secrets: a deep ocean dwelling beneath the frozen crust. This hidden sea thereby places Europa as a leading candidate in the search for extraterrestrial life within the solar system, implying that this might be the perfect place for species which also haven't been found yet. Ganymede isn't a regular moon. It's the biggest brother among all the moons in the solar system. It has its own magnetic field, which is an exceptionally rare feature that none of the other moons possess. This distinctive feature hints at the existence of a complicated inner structure, which can be described as a liquid iron center. Io is somehow more spectacular by being the most active volcanic body in our solar system, with sulfur and sulfur dioxide fireworks flying hundreds of kilometers above the surface. This fiery moon is a window into the savage side of the cosmos, outside of our own home planet. Callisto is the second largest of Jupiter's moons, and is most commonly known by its icy surface covered with craters of different sizes. It is the most heavily cratered surface in the solar system, which is assumed to be mostly a consequence of having no signs of geological activity, or a strong atmosphere that could erode the craters over time. Jupiter as an astronomical show is beyond its moons. Gliding around the planet, its rings may not be as mesmerizing as Saturn's, but they can be noticed with the poised and quiet beauty of the understated. Crafted from the dust of moon meteor impacts, they're Jupiter's realm's message of cosmic gossip. Jupiter is known as the protector of the inner solar system, and despite the fact that it exhibits the most powerful force that no other celestial body can match in the cosmic vicinity, this gravitational force of Jupiter is one that acts as a cosmic shield, either deflecting or catching the comets and asteroids that could otherwise pass dangerously near to the Earth. Picture a grand cosmic guardian, with its gravity stretching much beyond its turbulent soupy atmosphere and reaching out to its neighboring planets to provide a shielding around them. Jupiter's strategic placement before the asteroid belt is indeed one of the key points of the solar system construction. An immense belt of millions of solid bodies is by and large stable and confined relatively due to Jupiter's enormous gravitational influence. This gravitational pull is a kind of shepherd that keeps these asteroids to remain more or less spread out, but not in too close or too wide configuration to each other, which could be dangerous for Earth. However, Jupiter is not limited to its defense and containment roles only. Gravity is theorized to exert a long-term cosmic vacuum cleaner effect, pulling in and flinging away asteroids and comets that would have otherwise bombarded the Earth. It has immensely influenced the evolutionary history of the Earth, and perhaps decreased the number of mass extinctions and enabled life to thrive. Besides, Jupiter's gravitational effect on the asteroid belt can cause complex orbital resonances, resulting in additional effects on distribution and behavior of the asteroids. By this delicate gravitational dance, all the potential hazards are kept at bay, revealing Jupiter as a regulating element of the celestial dances in the solar system. Jupiter, the titanic force in our solar system, plays a pivotal role not just in the cosmic balance, but also in the very essence of Earth's life-giving resource. Water is a basic need without which no life on Earth would be possible. According to this, the gravity of the giant planet has a reach, like threads that draw through the space with the objective of affecting the distribution of water in the inner solar system. Eons ago, this vast cosmic delivery vehicle may have been key in supplying the Earth with water the most vital component of life. In continuation, the part Jupiter has played in the building of the solar system should not be underrated either. Its movement towards the Sun in the earlier stage, followed by a move to the current orbit, may well have had a huge implication on the structure of the planets in the inner solar system. This epic movement would have cleared the way, and any competing space objects that might have wanted to invade our Earth and take away water and other resources could have prevented Earth from being gifted with the right conditions for a stable environment where life could develop. In short, Jupiter might have far more power than its mere physical presence might suggest, as it strongly affects the conditions on Earth and life. A leading theory claims Jupiter was responsible for the shaping of the early solar system and possibly brought the crucial water to Earth. It might not just be a guardian of the present, but a main architect of life's genesis on Earth. However, even though Jupiter is millions of miles away from the Sun, the latter's mass is big enough to cause small but noticeable changes in its movement. This subtle dance of two most massive bodies in our solar system is not only felt by the shape of the heliosphere, which is the Sun's shield that protects the entire solar system from cosmic radiation, but also by the other planets and bodies of this system. Due to its massive size, Jupiter doesn't just orbit around the center of the Sun like all other planets. Every pair of celestial bodies that orbit each other, planets, stars, and satellites, does so around their common center of mass, the barycenter. What makes the orbit of Jupiter special among other planets in the solar system is that it's the only planet for which the barycenter between it and the Sun is outside the Sun's surface. This is yet another testament to just how much more massive Jupiter is compared to the rest of the celestial bodies in our solar system. As we conclude our odyssey through the realms of Jupiter, let us pause and reflect the profound significance of this gas giant. Jupiter, with its unfathomable size and mysterious allure, stands as a beacon of wonder and exploration in our solar system. From its tempestuous storms to its intricate dance with the Sun, Jupiter embodies the awe-inspiring majesty of the cosmos. As we gaze upon this giant guardian of the heavens, let us be reminded of the boundless mysteries that lie beyond our blue world. Jupiter, the titan of the skies, continues to inspire and captivate us, serving as a timeless reminder of the infinite wonders that await us in the depths of space.